First episode begins with Nan and Theo emerging from the church after tying the knot. Patty and Tracy are in a panic, having learned that Nan's biological mother is there. They told Nan she was dead, but she's not. Meanwhile, Guy and Jinny are in the carriage, putting as much distance between Jinny and the abusive Sea-Down as possible. Patty barrels into the reception to find Nell, aka Nan's bio-mom. Patty urges Nell to meet her outside so they can talk. Elsewhere, Nan, like Patty, is also in panic mode. Conchita comforts her friend. She reassures Nan that she did the right thing, sending Jinny away. They're soon joined by the Elmsworth sisters, Lizzie and Mabel. Our four Buccaneers hold hands as they forge ahead, making a beeline for the wedding reception. Inside the party, Nan locks eyes with Theo. However, instead of approaching her new husband, she flees. Outside, Nan bursts into tears. It's all too much. The secret of helping Jinny escape, her love for Guy. The Dowager Duchess of Tintagel finds Nan among the trees. She reveals that attendees are asking why the bride is MIA. Nan claims she can't live a lie. She must tell Theo the truth about Jinny. The Dowager reminds Nan about their arrangement. She vowed to protect Jinny in exchange for Nan marrying her son, and she wouldn't disclose Nan's infidelity to Theo, or with whom Nan was in bed. The Dowager urges Nan to get back to the reception and perform her Duchess duties. Meanwhile, Theo asks Lizzie if she's seen Nan. Lizzie glances at a man named Hector Robinson, and they get their silent flirt on. Theo tells Lizzie about Hector, playing the matchmaker. Elsewhere, Lord and Lady Brightlingsea break away from the wedding party for a spell. Lord Brightlingsea not so subtly hints at his desire for some sexy times. However, we know he's terminally ill, and at this moment, he's struck by a wave of weakness. He decides to lie down instead. Lady Brightlingsea cries once he leaves the room. Later, Mabel and Honoria share a dance outside. Mabel apologizes for Honoria's sick father. They chat about Mabel dropping everything to be with Honoria. She cast aside an engagement for true love. Next, Patty introduces Nan to Nell, claiming the latter is the former's aunt. Nell just hasn't been involved with the family for 19 years. Nell and Nan reunite outside during one of Nan's panic attacks. She tells who she believes is her aunt about the Jinny situation. Nan didn't marry for love. Nell essentially advises Nan to accept her situation and move forward. This is the bed she's made. Nan must lie in it. Plus, Jinny is safe now, and Theo loves Nan. Then Theo finds Nan with Nell. The newlyweds walk to the beach, holding hands. Just when we think Nan will divulge the Jinny situation, she pivots, per the Dowager's instructions. She tells Theo the best decision she's made thus far is marrying him. They have sex on the beach. Nan thinks about Guy. Afterward, Nan reveals the truth about Jinny's escape. Theo still doesn't know about Nan and Guy sleeping together the night before. Elsewhere, Patty and Nell have it out. Patty tells Nell about her desire to divorce Tracy. We learn that Nell is Patty's sister, so if Nan were Patty's biological daughter, Nell would be her aunt. However, while Patty was nursing baby Jinny, Tracy threw himself on Nell, impregnating her. Nell reminds Patty that she took Nan away from her. She didn't get to spend any time with her daughter. Not to mention, she was younger than Nan when Tracy approached her. Patty asserts they must keep this aspect of the lie in the dark. Nan must not know. Outside, the titular Buccaneers light a lantern for Jinny. The views are stunning. We see Guy staring at the same moon as Nan. Patty visits Nell in her room. She apologizes to Nell. She shouldn't have blamed Nell for Tracy's inability to control himself. Patty regrets not protecting her little sister. Then, Patty invites Nell to Thanksgiving. She should be involved in Nan and Jinny's lives. However, Nell isn't so sure she wants that. She's met Nan. Nell doesn't want to be sidelined as the aunt. Perhaps it's best to cut ties. Meanwhile, Nan's maids greet her with a "Your Grace" before dressing her for the day. She is the Duchess of Tintagel, after all. At the same time, Conchita and Dickie ride their carriage back to London. Financially, they're in dire straits. Conchita's father gambled away the family fortune, and with Dickie's dying father, they're poised to become Lord and Lady Brightlingsea. This includes ownership of Dickie's mother, sister, and all their debts. Conchita vows to look at the books. Perhaps they can trim the financial fat, as it were. Then, a maid fits Nan for her gown for Lady Hadstock's black and white ball. This will be Nan's Duchess debut. Nan continues to press about her sister. Is Jinny okay? The Dowager insists she has the situation under control. Conchita looks through the books and sighs. There's not a lot of monetary wiggle room. After this, Conchita meets Mrs. Merrigan and her daughter Cora. They're here for the London season to snag a lord or duke for Cora. Conchita recognizes the Merrigan surname. It's a well-known store in New York. However, in London, Mrs. Merrigan and her daughter are regarded more like grocers. Next, Dickie brings his parents and sister together for a chat. It's time to air their grievances. Lady Brightlingsea wishes Seadown were here because he would at least hand her a sherry. Elsewhere, Lizzie runs into Hector, who's waiting outside the Marrable house. Lizzie and Mabel are staying with Conchita and Dickie. Mabel watches her sister get her flirt on with Hector from the window. Hector asks Lizzie if she plans to attend the black and white ball, and if so, if she would spare him a dance. Then, Conchita rejoins her in-laws with her financial findings. Could they perhaps sell the beach house? Sell the horses? Put some paintings up for auction? Lord and Lady Brightlingsea shoot all these ideas down. Lord Brightlingsea wonders if they could give a few tenants the boot. Conchita and Dickie despise this, but something in her father-in-law's words gives her an idea. Later, Patty and Nell decide to head back to America. Patty gives Nell Tracy's boat ticket. She still plans to divorce him. Nan asks Nell about her falling out with Patty. When did they stop talking? As it turns out, 19 years ago. Nan is 19 years old. She silently puts two and two together. After Nell and Patty depart in a carriage, Nan informs her dad that she'll arrange a carriage for him as well and buy him a new boat ticket. Nan definitely knows the truth now. Conchita and Dickie meet with Mrs. Merrigan and Cora. The plan is for Conchita to become Cora's mentor and teacher. Dickie reassures the Merrigans that Cora will find no finer an instructor than Conchita. And since the Merrigans are rich, the Marrables are charging them. Perhaps this will help turn the financial tide for them. Meanwhile, Theo finds Guy's coat with his stitched handkerchief in one of the pockets. Suspicious. The Dowager reminds her son that Guy Thwart has spent more time in this castle than he has. It's also entirely possible that Guy has more than one coat. Theo acknowledges that his mother is right. Girl, all the red flags are waving in front of your face. Nan reads the newspaper and discovers Jinny is the hot topic of discussion. Lady Seadown's still missing, dead or mad, is emblazoned in bold black letters on the front page. Outside, Seadown himself confronts Nan, demanding to know where his wife is. Nan claims ignorance. Seadown threatens her, grabbing Nan's arm. He declares he will find Jinny and apologize for how she felt, and he'll give Jinny Nan's regards. Nan barges back into the castle and tells the Dowager about Seadown confronting her. He's actively looking for Jinny, and now that she's on the front page of every newspaper, he will most certainly find her. The Dowager reminds Nan about the news cycle. The media will inevitably forget Jinny and move on to the next newsworthy thing. Speaking of Jinny, she and Guy pose as a couple while checking into a hotel room. A woman, Paloma Ballardino, shows them to their oceanfront room. It looks like paradise. Nan gets ready for the impending ball. Upon her arrival, the Duchess of Tintagel dazzles in deep crimson. She takes Nell's advice, in a way, to paint that castle red. Her gown and makeup are a bit anachronistic, but she still looks stunning. It's enough to draw attention away from Jinny. The next day, we see the headline, Duchess dazzles in red. Even Guy reads the paper and smiles.